Welcome to the Daily News Network, and today you're on a mission with Jack Sears, where we visit with leaders of nonprofits, both locally and nationally, to talk about their mission and how they're bringing that into reality. Joining us on the show is Teresa Lawrence, who is the Executive Director of the Trueness Project. Welcome to the show, Teresa.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Outstanding. So, Teresa, tell us about your nonprofit. Tell us about the Trueness Project. Who are you guys, and what's your mission?
Well, the Trueness Project is on a mission to create leaders that lead from integrity and authenticity, and I'm doing it through the power of words. We believe in the power of storytelling, and I'm on a mission to create leaders worldwide that focus on truth, authenticity, and how to make the world a better place.
Oh wow, you're hitting a close nerve with this host. If you saw my background, the first part of the Scout Law is a Scout is trustworthy, right? Telling the truth, being authentic, right? So admirable mission, great. So, what inspired you to get into this kind of mission?
Well, it all started as an accident. I'm an immigrant. My family is Cuban, and I left Cuba with my family with nothing. And I figured out at that point in time that the only thing that remains with you if everything is taken is the power of your mind and your education. And of those two, I figured out the power of your mind is more important, because we know a lot of people who are educated that don't do anything. And so I wrote a little book called Gloriousness, and it was designed to help immigrant children work through their emotions, to tell them that they have the power to write their own stories. And I didn't have any skills, public speaking skills, and so I signed up for a keynote speakers tour in Kenya, and I fell in love with the country. And the next thing I know, I'm like, I can fix that. I know how to help these people. And then the nonprofit changed from giving away books to uplifting other people through teaching transformational leadership and wealth consciousness. So that's the truth. That's how it started. That's where everything came out of that experience.
Wow, that is awesome. So, how long have you been doing this work? How long have you been at it?
Well, we're in our second year as a nonprofit, but I have been working in the nonprofit field, honestly, for years. I would say over 20 years. I've served on nonprofit boards, but in the last 2 years, we have done incredible work in Kenya and in Nepal. We have given out so many books that it's incredible. Not just my books, but I'm a firm believer in the work of Napoleon Hill. See, it's back there, I think, on this side. Think and Grow Rich. And we signed a mutual order of understanding with the Kenyan National Library, and I sent 500 of those books to Kenya. And then I had a local girls' school, one of the prominent girls' school, read the book, and we mentored them on it. And then I said, pick the top girls and write your story on what leadership means to you. And we ended up doing the most beautiful book for that school, turning it into a bestseller, and having those girls write their authentic stories on leadership. And that's really what the nonprofit is about, empowering young leaders to share their stories, to share their transformational truth. Because your story on leadership may be one story now, but as you grow and develop, it will turn into something else. Hence the symbol of the butterfly.
You know, there's a lot of truth in that, thus Trueness Project, and thus our time has wrapped up here. What a wonderful mission, what a wonderful story you have, and I'm sure that, you know, somebody listening in would want to connect with you, perhaps, learn more about your nonprofit, maybe volunteer or help out in some way. How would they do that, Teresa?
They can contact me at 307-231-6437, or reach me at Teresa@truenessproject.org. or they can sign up for my butterfly event, which is on June 28th. And to do that, they can go to butterflymarch.com. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you for joining us today, and good luck and best wishes in bringing your mission into reality. Well, folks, that's the time we have here today, and you've been on a mission with Jack Sears, and hopefully you've learned something new. Perhaps you'd like to connect with Teresa and her nonprofit, the Trueness Project. Well, if so, be sure to revisit this interview at thedailynewsnetwork.com and share it with others. Until we get together next time, here's wishing you good health, much happiness, and remember, treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.